It's 5:07 a.m. Your sprinklers just misted the neighbor's coffee like it asked for a facial. The blower guy thinks dawn is a drum solo, and the HOA letter on your doormat says, "Turf non-compliant," in a font that looks suspiciously like a frown. Please don't freak at those headlights. That's not a citation parade. That's the calm car. The one that explains clocks and hoses and where leaves are allowed to travel. Good morning, officer. Sorry it's early. Early is fine. Loud is not? Let's talk about what's loud, what's wet, and what's going to stop writing letters to each other. I watered because the grass is going brown. You watered at 5:05 a.m. on a non-watering day while the wind was auditioning. The sidewalk took a shower. The street got a latte. My porch mat is now a sponge with opinions. I got an HOA notice yesterday, lawn below community standard. I panicked. Panic is a sprinkler with a calendar problem. Can you just tell us the rule? So it's not my memory against a mailbox? City says 2 watering days per week by address number. No watering 9 a.m., 6 p.m. No runoff to sidewalks or streets. Broken heads fixed within 48 hours. Hand watering of trees okay anytime if you don't flood. O says maintain neat turf or approved xeriscape. Edges trimmed, weeds managed, no dirt patches visible from the street, and noisy equipment after 8 a.m. weekdays, 9 a.m. Saturdays. Leaf blowers allowed after 8 a.m., never before. Gas or electric, up to you, but dust storms are not a landscaping style. So 5 a.m. sprinklers are allowed? Allowed on your assigned days? Pointed at your lawn, not my shoes. The schedule on my controller is from the last owner. The last owner also thought leaves migrate by themselves. He had a guy with a backpack blower at 6:40 a.m. every Thursday. That explains my life. Officer, will you please write down runoff observed, off-day watering, blower before hours, voluntary correction in progress, already writing. Pens like mornings when they get to be boring. Okay, what's the fix that keeps the HOA letter from breeding? 2 tracks. Grass and noise. Start with water. My bill looks like I irrigate a vineyard. Your sprinklers arc over the sidewalk, hit the curb, and baptize the cul-de-sac. Rotate heads in. Swap the 2 corner fans for lower-angle nozzles. Shorten each zone by 3 minutes. Then deep soak the root zone on your days, not a daily spritz that only moisturizes regrets. I can do that. The brown patch by the mailbox, though, that's not needs more water. That's sprinkler shadow. The mailbox casts shade on the head, so the spray never reaches the triangle that looks like Arizona. How do I fix Arizona? Add a small drip bubbler at the base, 30 minutes on watering days. Or swap to a multi-stream nozzle aimed at that wedge. Or accept that you own a tiny desert and convert the strip to xeriscape with pea gravel, a curb-friendly native, and a border that doesn't flee into the street. HOA will let me xeriscape the strip with an application, show a sketch, the plant list, and an edging detail. They like tidy more than grass. They love tidy that doesn't blow into storm. Drains, I can live without the Arizona. Triangle, good. Now, noise. The crew comes early because they have 6 houses before 9. They can come at 8. The law and the HOA both know what a clock is. They'll say the sun says go. The sun does not run compliance. So, 8 o'clock blower earliest, 8 o'clock blower earliest. Quiet handwork before that if they must. No engines, no 2-stroke poetry. He'll argue he only blew for a minute. A minute is a paragraph at 6:40. I can ask him to switch to a battery blower. Electric helps the air, not the hour. The hour is still the hour, noted. And the edge? The HOA photo circled my sidewalk line like it committed a crime. The edge did commit a crime called chaos. Take a string trimmer. Walk it like you're drawing a breath, and keep clippings out of the street. A broom is a compliance device. A blower set to launch is an invitation for the storm drain to eat your fines. I guess sweeping is slower. Slower is quieter. Quieter is fewer emails. Officer, can you log blower hours reviewed? Manual cleanup encouraged. Storm drain protection explained? Logged. Can we talk weeds before my neighbor's camera does? Talk quickly. The dandelions are holding a summit, the notice said. Broadleaf intrusion visible from street. Sprayed last week. You also painted your own shoes? I am not. Gifted. Do a selective broadleaf spot treatment, and then Mulch the flower beds so new ones argue with physics. Long-term mow higher. Tall grass shades weeds. Shaved grass invites them to the barbecue. My mower has one setting. Your mower's one setting is wrong. 2 notches up. You'll use less water, the brown blends in less, and the neighbor's eyes stop reading every blade like critique. So high mow, deep soak, fewer days, no runoff. Feels like homework. It's graduation for your curb. Officer, what's the penalty if I keep watering on the wrong days? First, it's a warning. Then it's a fine. If you flood the sidewalk so someone slips, it's a different conversation with a different paper. I'll fix it today. Fixing today is the point of mornings. My neighbor said my sprinklers hit her sedan. They did. My windshield had your optimism on it. That angle is ancient. Rotate the head 2 clicks. You can do it in sandals if the water isn't on, preferably when the water isn't on. Noted. The other thing, your corner head is a geyser when it turns on. Geyser is a broken riser. The grass around it is a swamp. I thought the swamp was just enthusiasm. It's a leak that's been writing checks. How fast do I need to repair? 48 hours by the HOA letter. Sooner by physics. I'll call the irrigation guy. You'll also cap that line today if he can't come, or you'll run every cycle as a street shower. I've got a cap in the garage. I used to live a different life. Welcome back. Now the part about timers. They're all different. They all have the same 3 buttons you need: days, start times, and station minutes. Trash the second start time. Keep 1 cycle. If you want deep roots, longer and less frequent is the gospel. What about winter? Do we just shut down? Cut to 1 day, watch the sky, and don't run when it rains. There's a sensor for that. It's a button with a raindrop that wants to save you money. I thought that was decoration. It's a budget mascot. My letter also dinged me for off-color turf, which sounds personal. That's the nitrogen. Or the dog. Dog? Dog. He goes in the corner by the downspout. Rinse that corner when he goes. A bucket, not a sprinkler cycle. If your grass gets circles you can see from space, switch the diet or buy a patch repair kit, but stop pretending pee is a fertilizer plan. I'll rinse. You'll rinse immediately. Dried chemistry is stubborn. The HOA wants green lawns. The city wants less water. I want no letters. You want a plan. Give me a plan. Edge and mow this afternoon. Raise the deck. Rotate the heads in. Cap the geyser. Tomorrow, on your legal day, deep soak each zone once, then leave it alone until day 2. In 2 weeks, submit a xeriscape sketch for the Arizona Triangle. In 4 weeks, tell me your water bill made you emotional. I can do that. And tell your crew. No blowers before 8. No blowers at all if there's dust, brooms first. And no blasting leaves into the street. Piles go into bags. Bags go into the black cart, not the blue. The blue hates your leaves. Blue is recycling. I know, I knew. I forgot. Remembering is cheaper than fines. Officer, would you put crew notified? Hours set. Dust control required. Repeat violations escalate on your Calm tablet. Done. Neighbor, can we truce on the blower if I stick to 8? Stick to 8, sweep more, and don't blow at my porch. I'll sweep your porch once a month if it buys peace. Don't touch my porch. Just don't blast it. Deal. And please don't water my car. The ark is moving. Today. And your little flag spotlight. It hits my living room at 5. I'll shield it down. Off by 10. Thank you. Speaking of flags, the small U.S. flag on your porch is fine. The light just needs to aim at the flag. Not across the property line. I'll tilt it tonight. Good. My controller still scares me. I'll stand here while you push 3 buttons. You're not allowed to fix it? I'm allowed to watch you become the kind of person who doesn't get letters. Okay. Days. Tuesday and Friday. Right. Start. Time, 5:30 a.m. on those days. Only, right. Station minutes, 10 for rotors, 6 for sprays, 2 cycles apart. 1 cycle. 10 and 6 is fine for now. In August, add 2 minutes. In December, subtract time like you discovered physics. I am sweating, and it's not from the sun. It's from growth. It looks good on you. The brown at the curb edge. Is that dogs or cars? That's hot tire on hot turf. Let the car cool in the street or pull further in so the tire doesn't rest on the grass. Rubber and heat make an art no one wants. I'll stop parking half on the lawn. Gravity approves. The HOA also flagged dead annuals in front bed. Pull them. Don't mourn them. Replace with perennials or a low-water evergreen. Mulch. Mulch is how beds look like decisions. I hate mulch on the sidewalk. Then don't spill it. Put a brick edge, not a wavy plastic edge that crawls into the street like a snake. I have a wavy plastic edge. Of course you do. I'll replace it. Do it once. Do it right. My neighbor's lawn is perfect and he waters every day. He waters his guilt, or he waters his illusions. Your water bill is not a personality. He cuts at 2 inches. You'll cut at 3 1/4 and watch August look like June. 3 1/4 feels scandalous. Scandal is quiet water and taller grass. Your scandal will not trend. Leaf pickup. If I sweep into piles, can I use the green cart? Green is yard waste only if your service allows it. Bag if your service doesn't. Do not create a confetti lane from your pile to the truck. Tie bags, lids closed. No overflow. I heard you in my sleep the last time you said that. You'll sleep better when the blower starts at 8. He's going to say battery blowers are weak. Then he can use 2. Or 2 guys can use 1 each. Or he can discover a broom. The outcome is the same. No engines before 8. And Saturday? 9. He's gonna hate me. He'll hate the fine more. Officer, if he shows at 6:45 next week, call us. We document. Second time is a ticket. I prefer sandwiches to tickets. Sandwiches are cheaper. Okay, I'm dialing the crew now. Speaker off promise. Tell him 8 sharp. No earlier. And sweep the sidewalk after edging. Don't grenade the dust. Done. He'll make it work. Which sounds like a threat. It's a compromise. Let's trust it until it isn't. My neighbor across the bend texted a picture of my sprinklers at 5:12 last week. She texted me too. That's why we're here. Tonight, you'll send the block this. Sprinklers fixed. No off-day watering. Heads rotated to stop runoff. Blower start 8 a.m. only. Sorry for the splash. Thanks for the patience. That's not a confession. It's a plan. Plan feels adult. Adult feels like fewer. Envelopes? The HOA letter had a picture of my brown patch with the words, cure within 10 days. 10 days is enough for less ugly, not golf. Course. Put down a little seed on day 3 after you deep soak. Keep it damp on your legal days and let it root. Or file your Xeriscape request today and the brown becomes phase 1. I like phase 1. Phase 1 is how we forgive triangles. Neighbor, are we good if I stick to this? I'll be good if my coffee is not a mist. And please tell your crew to not blow leaves into my geraniums like they're renters. I'll put a note on the work order. No blow toward porch. Sweep curb by hand. That note is worth more than your HOA dues today. Officer, anything I missed? Only safety. Don't step on wet sidewalks at dawn in flip-flops. They're ice in summer clothing. Also, don't leave hoses snaked across the walk. We meet too many wrists because of hoses that wanted to be. Noodles. I do that hose thing. You will stop the hose thing. Stopping now. And the small thing that changes everything. A shutoff valve at the hose bib so you don't torque the handle like a villain and snap it. The week your in-laws visit. You know too much about my future. It's a long shift, okay? Final list, so I don't mess this up. Rotate heads, cap geyser, raise mower, edge and broom, blower after 8. Drip at mailbox wedge or submit Xeriscape. Rinse dog corner, no runoff, stick to my watering days. And text the block a real update. And shield the flag light down. Off by 10, shielded. Off by 10, good. Officer, can you close the note with education given? Voluntary compliance. Recheck only if complaint. No citation? Closed. Then I'll go turn the controller off until Tuesday. You'll be someone's bedtime story. Is that good? It's better than being someone's screenshot. I'm sending the text now. Make it short. Fixing sprinklers and blower hours today. No more off-day water runoff. 8 a.m. landscape start time. Sorry for the splash? Perfect. 2. Neighbors just replied, thanks, and thumbs up. That's a treaty. I'm adding the drip to the Arizona. Triangle. I'll drop off a plant list that the HOA doesn't fight. Dwarf Moly, Blackfoot Daisy, Blue Fescue, and a boulder that looks like commitment. A boulder is an apology that doesn't wilt. A boulder is a sentence. This will not be mud. I can live with that. Live with it and then love it. I already love it a little. Good. The street loves quiet a lot. So, no more 5 a.m. mist. No more dawn espresso for sedans. And no more blower before 8. Your block thanks you in advance. I'll bring donuts to the crew at 8:05 to reward the wait. Reward the behavior you want. You're going to be good at this. I want to be boring. Boring is how mornings stop calling. And if the brown doesn't turn green fast enough, green enough is the goal, not stadium turf. Tidy edges, no dust, no runoff, a plan on paper, and a plant that looks intentional. HOAs love intention. I'm printing intention. You're watering it on the right days and letting it sleep on the others. Exactly. Okay, I'm going to the garage to rotate the heads. Turn the zone on 1 minute at a time. Use a flathead. Twist a hair. Stop when the sidewalk dries. The sidewalk has suffered enough. It has. Thank you for coming without a ticket. Earn the next no ticket by making 8 o'clock the earliest you hear a motor. It will be. And if your crew forgets, I'll remember for them. Good. The sun is coming up. Let's make it look like someone owns clocks. It will look like that by lunch. Text me a photo of the Arizona. Triangle when it becomes art. You're getting a bolder selfie. I'm honored and slightly afraid. You'll live. We all will. It's quieter. Quieter is my favorite color. Mine too. And if anyone watching has an opinion on sprinklers versus xeriscape, save it for the comments with a watering schedule attached. Deal. Then we're done. We're done. And for the record, I actually like your little flag. Me too. It looks better when it isn't lighting my living room. Shielded. Off by 10. Good night, morning. Good morning. Peace. See you Tuesday, water. See you never. Run off. See you at 8. Blower. See you at 9, coffee. See you at 10. HOA letter shredder. Best appliance I own.